Hi everyone, this is a very special pick a card reading for big life changes coming your way, which I'm going to be predicting. So we have these four wonderful groups with the butterflies, which are all nice and lit up. It's kind of nice that they do light up in that way, bringing lots of light and hope and joy into this reading. And of course, butterflies indicate transformation. They were once caterpillars and they evolved into beautiful butterflies with their wings and the bright colours as well. So that's just a sign and a symbol that there is just so much change that can come, which can be so positive. Through darkness there can be light. So before I just get started actually for talking about the readings and explaining all of that, I do want to mention, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information is also in the description box below. They're done within 24 to 48 hours. Last thing I want to mention is my intention bracelets are on Etsy. There's a whole bunch of other items on there. Bracelets, hand embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, wallet, in your purse as well. So they are all on there as well. There's teas and crystals, just a whole bunch of stuff. So if you are interested, do check out the link in the description box below to my Etsy store. So these are some of the bracelets I'm wearing. They're meditated with, saged, handmade. They're sent out by me as well. And if you want to see the reviews to see how other people have seen results with them, do check out my Etsy store. Link will be in the description box below. So we've got love, singles, soulmate, twin flame, evil eye, yin and yang. There's so many other bracelets on there. Health and happiness, finance and wealth, confidence, it's all on there. So do check those out. So yeah, these are the four groups we have. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3 and Group 4, and the timestamps are also in the description box below as well. Okay, so you can click on them and it will take you to your reading, and we shall see. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move them all out of the way, and we'll start with group number 1. I'm also going to turn the lights off because, it is a little bit much. So let's have a look and see. All right. Put that right there. Alright, so group number 1, let's have a look and see what big life changes are coming your way. I'm actually using the entire deck for the reading, including the other cards that were laid out, just to clarify that. So yeah, let's have a look and see. This is the Couture Tarot, for those of you that are wondering. And we're going to see what's coming through. We're also going to be using this other deck that I have as well. So, big life changes. Let's see what big life changes are coming your way. Group number 1, I'm very, very fascinated to see. Big life changes. And I'm also going to get you a message from the Daily Oracle, which you can sort of carry forward with this reading as well. Okay, it doesn't just have to be for today, but it can be for you, wanting to manifest or thinking about these big changes as well. If anything wants to come out, let's see. Anything wants to come out, come out. Okay, we've got a few actually, they're sort of like together. So we've got here, and it's really interesting because I have shuffled this deck quite a lot, but they were kind of just together, and in all honesty, sometimes it happens. It does happen. So we've got the 8, the 9, and the 10 of Pentacles. So interestingly enough, actually, with these cards, what I do think is quite significant here is growth, transformation, progression. That's exactly what this entire reading is about. When you go from the 8 to the 9 to the 10, this is huge. I mean, the 10 of Pentacles is like the ultimate in tarot. And the reason for that is there's a whole history that goes with tarot, of course, which I'm not going to bore you with. But the 10 of Pentacles is a representation of the Kabbalah. And the Kabbalah actually represents tarot and all of its avenues. So when you think of the whole representation and the fact that the 10 of Pentacles is the card that sort of represents that, it just goes to show that it's one of the most powerful cards in the deck. And so to have the Ten of Pentacles, which shows not only a beautiful home life, not only shows, you know, wonderful sense of stability in terms of career, but also mentally feeling good, emotionally, physically feeling good, spiritually feeling good, all those aspects tying in together, that's absolutely humongous. So I feel like the big life changes coming your way are sort of every avenue of your life that you want to have fulfillment in is going to start to progress, is going to start to develop, it's going to start to come together. Especially with the Eight of Pentacles, it starts with hard work, right? Lots and lots of hard work, determination, building your strength, building your personal independence and courage, which I see coming here for those of you that perhaps, you know, have anxiety or stress, or you're feeling like, oh, I just don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to come together. I don't know how I'm going to find this level of success. I just don't know how I'm going to be able to live the kind of lifestyle that I want to live, or how I'm going to be able to support, you know, myself as well. Be patient, you know, be patient with yourself. It will start to come together. The Eight of Pentacles is about, you know, hard work, consistency for the solid outcome, which here is the Ten of Pentacles, which, by the way, to have that as a card in this particular reading is just a blessing in itself. You know, it's humongous, for sure. Nine of Pentacles is amazing. This is actually, you know, a huge amount of money. This is you being financially comfortable, financially stable, happy. Ten of Pentacles is also about romantically things coming together in your life as well. That's humongous. Oh my god, this is huge. I'm trying to find, like, you know, other words for huge and humongous, gigantic. But this is beautiful. I really hope this gives you that sense of, you know, if you feel like a caterpillar right now, you will be that butterfly, right? You will be that butterfly. You will get there. You will. So these are big changes that are going to come your way, and it's going to stem from hard work and belief within yourself and confidence within yourself, because that's what the Nine of Pentacles is about. It's about being happy in your own personal energy. It's about not comparing yourself to other people. It's about not allowing yourself to feel like, oh, this person has this person has that, but I don't have that. It's about actually being really happy with what you have and knowing that there's someone out there that's praying for what you have currently at this very point in time. They're praying for something that you have, and it's about knowing that you shouldn't compare yourself, right? So wow, what a reading. It was just meant to come out like that, right? Incredible. Lovely. Ooh, Six of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so Four of Pentacles is nice. It's to do with stability, it's to do with strength, it's about feeling good in your environment. It's also about saving money. So I think that that can be a big change that sort of leads to more. For some of you, saving money can allow you to have more options as to what you do with it, whether you invest or whether you buy something you really want, or whether you are putting that somewhere else to save, for example. So that's nice. Four of Pentacles here shows, wow, I mean, these are all pentacle cards so far, which is definitely very money and stability orientated. And it's not just to do with money and finances, but it's also to do with how you feel within yourself, right? Stability is also to do with sort of committing to goals and having resources. For those of you that have your own businesses, this is about you building stability to have your own resources to then be able to do much more with. So again, it's like this energy of investment, which is really great. So big life changes coming your way. I mean, Pentacles, lots and lots of Pentacles. That's amazing. And also Six of Pentacles here is about balance. This is about also being able to then help others and perhaps support or mentor others as well. I feel like you're going to achieve a lot in your lifetime, and because you're going to achieve a lot in your lifetime, it's a huge blessing. Okay, it's a huge blessing. You'll be able to help others as well to get to that level, or perhaps if you have your own business, this is about allowing those in your company and mentoring them to get, you know, to a stronger sort of place within themselves as well. Basically, the Ten of Pentacles is a huge blessing, and all of these other Pentacles as well are showing that you're going to be able to save a lot more money, which is also great. You're also going to be able to find that balance within yourself and also help others along the way as well. And the Eight of Pentacles here is about that hard work and determination which gets you to this. Ultimately, with with this, the Nine of Pentacles, not comparing yourself to others. The universe loves it when you don't compare yourself to others. The divine absolutely loves it when you don't compare yourself to others. This is your path, you know, this is your journey, not anyone else's. Wow. I see that for many of you, there's this energy here of just really like buying a new home or investing in a home. There's an energy here of the home that's coming through. So you might be moving in with someone, you might be moving out of your parents' home, because, you know, I'm reading for a lot of people, so there's a lot of scenarios that come through with the home. You might be building a home, right? There's this investment in a home here that I'm seeing. That's a big life change for sure for many of you. Might be moving homes. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through. But the fact that you've got Pentacles, this is stability. You know, for some of you may have lost your job. For some of you, you might have found it really hard to find a job that actually pays you enough in general. So this is, you know, this is huge. It is huge. Queen of Swords. Okay, so Queen of Swords here is a really strong energy in regards to your boundaries and your values and just becoming the strongest version of yourself, not taking no for an answer. When, hold on a second, is that the right phrase? Not taking no for an answer. This is basically about you. You know, if someone is saying like, oh, I need things to be like this, things need to be like this, and they're disrespecting your boundaries, this is you being like, no, you can't disrespect my boundaries. This is not you walking on eggshells. This is you being the strongest version of yourself. This is not you people pleasing. This is you sticking to your true needs, okay? Because for some of you, perhaps in relationships, perhaps in friendships, you have tried to people please people so much, or you've tried to stick with those people because you're so afraid of losing them, to the point where you ignore your boundaries, you walk on eggshells to try and keep them around, you are always chasing, running after people perhaps. This is a huge transformation where you're not putting other people first now, you're putting yourself first. It's not selfish because you've put yourself first. Sorry, you put others first for a very, very long time. And I see now that you're finally realizing that you have your crown and that you have stability, you have yourself. And I think that that's just very, very significant and very, very important here for sure, because that's exactly what needs to happen now. So that's a big life change here where you're putting yourself first and not just the needs of others. So that's the Queen of Swords, you know, unapologetically being yourself. Do it. Do it. Do it. Well, I feel like it's going to happen. Let's look at the Hierophant, okay? So this is about you owning your stability, owning yourself, knowing what you want. Hierophant is also stubborn. I mean, so is the Queen of Swords, you know, but that energy is sort of fixed, and it's almost like now you are understanding yourself and you're not just sort of wavering from being... And I mean, I don't want to offend you or anything like that, but for some of you, you know, you might have been sort of people-pleasing and thinking, oh, okay, yeah, I really don't want to do this, but I'll do it because I like you, you know? Now you're like, no, I am not going to do that because it makes me feel uncomfortable. See, that's you having your own power. That's the fixed sign in that energy coming through with the Hierophant. This is you doing it because of you, right? Fool. There's a big journey that's coming up, can be a trip that just really enlightens you, refreshes your mind, fulfills you. There's something really big coming through here, which I think can actually be very significant in many ways as well. So that's you finding sort of your strength and your confidence and your inner balance as well, just feeling really happy and confident within yourself, which I think also is really great. So yeah, the Fool is ruled by Uranus, and this energy here is about you just living your best life, going out there, doing what makes you feel good, going on a trip, you know, being spontaneous if you have to. Because for some of you, you might have been like, oh no, I can't really do that, I can't do this, can't do that. This is you opening your world up, opening your eyes up and being like, I can do this, I can. Okay, Let's see what other cards we have. I think I'm going to grab 2 more. Okay, well, you know, Tarot has a mind of its own, but it's okay. You've got more pentacles. I'm not surprised by this. You've got the King of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, wow. So, stability, right? Stability, major stability. It's already what we've talked about, so I don't really want to bore you again by going around in circles, but this is you in your mature element, again with that sort of Hierophant energy, because that energy is also known to be like the King of Pentacles, right? So this is you feeling stable financially, emotionally, physically, mentally, just feeling like you've got everything together. This is you feeling strong and confident. This is you having the financial ability to do the things that you want to do. Okay, you've got the 3 of Pentacles, teamwork and collaboration. This is also you finding friends, okay, and people around you that you don't always have to be this yes person to. They're not going to run away if you say no to one thing, right? They're not going to run away because they're your true friends. They stick by you. They are there for you, even if you say no. Okay, and I just think that's really, really important here, is that the 3 of Pentacles here shows teamwork, so like work colleagues, it shows here friends, it shows romantic people around you, people that stick by you regardless, okay, and they respect you. So whereas here, you know, you might have been afraid to say no to certain people, you're not going to be afraid anymore because you'll know that the real people that are there for you, you won't have to worry about them disappearing randomly if you say no. Also, you've got the 7 of Pentacles as well. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles is this energy that is tied very much so to thinking, pondering, wondering, reflecting. I feel like you're going to look back at your life and be like, wow, you know, it was so different. It was so unique, and I've grown and I've changed and I've evolved into such a stronger person. That's the kind of vibe I'm seeing. Stronger, not just in terms of money, stronger in terms of how you feel, the responses you give to other people, how you put yourself first, how you look after yourself. All of that also makes a huge difference. All right, so let's have a look at this Oracle deck, see what's coming through and what message I can give you today, and then we'll go on to the book. Wow. Isn't this what we've talked about as well? Be your best self always. Always, okay? Be your best self. This energy here is something we talked about a lot with the Queen of Swords, right? This is about being your best self, and being your best self will attract the right people. If you are afraid of, okay, if I say no, or if I don't walk on eggshells, I'm not going to be able to keep this person in my life, you know, you're walking on eggshells for the wrong person. And to be honest, you should not have to walk on eggshells. You should be able to say how you think, how you feel. That will keep the right people in your life. And the right people are not just going to exit, you know, if you say one thing wrong. So that just goes to show here that the energy is quite strong here. Be your best self and everything else will fall into place. That's the key here. Okay, so with the Daily Oracle message, okay, we have got here, now this book doesn't actually have numbers, but if I could go somewhere, I would go to probably page 24. So I don't know, I'm just going to go towards the sort of front of the book here, see what comes through. Wow. Do you really care more about the destination than all that time spent on the journey? That is so, so true. So, so true, right? The journey is very important. It's not just always about the destination. Because once you get to the destination, you're at the destination. Ta-da, there's still more to come, right? So what I would say here is enjoy the journey of where life is taking you. Even if right now it doesn't feel very fulfilling, enjoy it right now for what it is. That's part of it. You know, once the butterfly is the butterfly is the butterfly. Like what more can we do? But then knowing that the butterfly was once a caterpillar and then went in the cocoon, like that's the journey, that's the bit that makes being the butterfly so much sweeter. So don't just focus always on, okay, I'm going to become the King of Pentacles, I'm going to have the 10 of Pentacles. Enjoy life also for what it is right now. Work hard, enjoy the moments, because eventually with the 7 of Pentacles you'll reflect back and you'll look back and you'll be like, if only I just enjoyed that a little bit more, that little moment, instead of stressing out and worrying about it constantly. So it's just, yeah, it's a really beautiful message there that we got from the book as well. All right, so group number 1, this is your reading. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. do check out the description box below for information on everything I mentioned as well. And we are going to now move along to the next group reading, okay? So definitely do take care. You can watch another reading if you wanted to as well. You can definitely do that. All right, so I'm just going to take away all of these cards, put them back into the deck as well. Alright, so group number 2, this is your reading with me. So you have chosen the maroon butterfly. Ta-da! We're going to put it there. Also, I'm using the entire deck for this particular reading as well. I just thought I'd let you know that. So I'm just going to shuffle these cards and we are going to see what big life changes are coming your way, which is going to be very exciting to see for sure. Alright, so let us begin and see big life changes for group number 2. Let's have a look and see. Okay, we've got a lot of cards here. So we've got here the King of Pentacles. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We've got the Three of Cups, which is actually really, really lovely here. Look at those flamingos chilling out there. And you've got the Six of Cups. Okay. By the way, if anyone's wondering what this deck is called, it's called the Couture Tarot. So, King of Pentacles, ultimate strength, confidence, stability, security, happiness, fulfillment. This is about you feeling strong, okay? Strong mentally, physically, financially as well, of course, with the Pentacle energy. But this is about you just coming into your own and feeling so strong. This is not you depending on other people for your personal self-worth. This is not you depending on other people for money. This is not you, not that I'm saying you are or anything, but this is not you depending on other people for things. This is you knowing that, you know what, I can do this on my own and I feel happy. Now, for many of you, this can also be having your own business, because I see the King of Pentacles as very like business savvy, very strong in that sense. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you start to set up your own businesses, or if you have your own business, this is about it really growing and getting very, very strong. This is about you feeling so good within yourself and just feeling, you know, happy, confident, successful, proud of yourself, you know, but not in a, like an evil way, right? Just want to mention that, not in an egoistic way either. This is you just feeling so good about what you have achieved. And that's a huge, huge, huge life change, right? That's a huge life change to get to the level of the King of Pentacles. Absolutely stunning. This is also maturity as well, which I think is quite significant. This is you just feeling so good in your own personal energy. I really like what I'm seeing here. We like it. We like it. So you've also got the Three of Cups. This is about true friends. Okay, true friends, not fake friends, not false friends, not the friend that you have to walk on eggshells for to try and keep around in your life, or that you have to constantly entertain and take places or constantly lend money to and they never do anything back for you. No, okay? This is true friends. People that are there for you, people that are wanting to fix your crown for you as well, that listen to you when you're upset. They don't just disappear to other people when they're sort of done with you. No. These are true friends. It is synchronized, okay? This is like a very beautiful, like synchronized energy that I'm picking up on, and that's a big life change coming your way, because for some of you, I don't feel like you have that many true friends. If some of you don't have any, right? So what I'm seeing here is that the true people will come into your life once you are truest to yourself, okay? When you are true to yourself, you will start to attract everything that is meant for you in your life. And you know what? It might be a little bit lonely, and you might be like, I don't have anyone. That's okay. It is okay, because in time you're going to attract tenfold better, right? So that's important. That's the most important thing in the entire world. I feel like you can't see your butterfly. There you go. That's a little bit better. And then you've got the Six of Cups as well, right? So the Six of Cups, very, very important. This here is about you receiving abundance and goodness that is just it's destined for you. This is about achievement, this is about recognition, right? So this is certificates, and for some of you, you might be in education, right? So this is about you getting a diploma, or getting a, what else can you get? A degree, or a, you know what I mean, right? Achievements, essentially, as I knocked over, I'm like shaking the whole table. You are going to get, you know, that achievement, that recognition. You might be doing some courses as well. This is you getting that, but this is also about love as well, okay? The right kind of person being in your life. This is someone that actually is very interested in you, that chases you, that makes you feel worthy. Not makes you feel worthy, but makes you feel worthy in the sense that you don't have to keep chasing after them. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you end up chasing after someone, and in the end you end up losing yourself. So that's not what I'm seeing here. I'm just seeing that the right people are going to come and stay in your life, and they're not going to just randomly disappear. And that includes romantic love as well, just saying. So, whoa, that's a big life change, okay? For some of you, it's huge. So romantic love as well is going to be strong. It's not going to be weak to the point where, you know, you say something and the candle goes out. We're not wanting that in life. So got the Emperor. That's nice. Okay, so Emperor here is this hardworking energy, feeling strong, feeling confident, making things happen, being your strongest self, being confident, feeling strong, doing you, and also just coming from a place where you feel really connected to your goals, your hobbies, your ideas, you know, the things that you want to do. Emperor also is quite detached. You know, the Emperor is this Aries energy, but it's also quite detached. So sometimes I think in life we do have to be a little bit detached from certain expectations, certain outcomes, and just work through how things are. So I will say here with the Emperor is that there's this really strong energy here of being, you know, connected to what it is that you do work-wise, but then also being detached from sort of like the more emotional side that can sort of make you feel at times a little bit vulnerable. Now, I'm not trying to say that you should be detached and not vulnerable. What I'm trying to say is that sometimes, you know, when it comes to certain things, it's better to be detached, and in certain situations, it's very good to be vulnerable. Okay, if we live in a state of vulnerability 24/7, it can start to affect us in more ways, and that's what I'm seeing here is that you're moving into a place where you feel so balanced with this Two of Pentacles here that we have, where you know when to sort of turn on your emotions, and then you know when to be a little bit more detached, so that it allows you to work in a way that just really enhances everything else that you do. All right, because sometimes when people are very highly emotional, they find it very difficult to, you know, be perhaps in other situations, you know, less of that. You know what I mean? It's basically just about balance. I'm not saying that you have to be less of this and less of that and more of this and more of that, but you know what you will know what I mean, okay? You will know what I mean. This is just about being able to control your emotions as well. Okay, and that's the Emperor. So the Two of Pentacles here is about balance and harmony. That's a big change coming to your life. You will feel balanced in so many ways. You will feel balanced in your life, in your joy, in your happiness, in your fulfillment, in your job, in your love life. You will feel balanced. You won't feel like, okay, everything's just going completely out of whack. It's not to say that everything's going to be perfect 24/7, but you will feel like it's pretty close to it. And that's what I'm seeing, especially with this Two of Pentacles. You'll feel like things are pretty good. They're not bad, they're just pretty good. And that's the Two of Pentacles. Being able to also balance your finances. Page of Cups here is about happiness, humor, fun, joy. This is about you enjoying life, enjoying yourself, and enjoying everything that also comes with it. So that's really, honestly, very nice to see. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, this is your independence and your confidence, not relying on other people for your personal self-worth. This big change coming for many of you. This is about you feeling happy within yourself. You might take a trip by yourself. You might go to a restaurant by yourself. You might sit in your own energy by yourself and not feel guilty for it, or not feel, you know, self-pity or like, this is too uncomfortable. This is you feeling very comfortable in this energy and actually very happy in this energy as well. So I think that that's quite significant in many ways. Nine of Pentacles is also financial abundance, so that's a huge amount of stuff coming your way. That doesn't really make sense. Amount of abundance coming your way. You've also got here as well the Seven of Pentacles, okay? And the Seven of Pentacles here is for sure a really beautiful energy of reflection. It's about sort of looking back at things and being like, you know, wow, this is really amazing. I feel really good about my personal growth. I feel happy. This is about things just continuously growing. I know they say money doesn't grow on trees, but if you look at the Seven of Pentacles, I'd like to challenge that idea. This is about things just growing and growing, and you being able to witness all of that growing. So you're going to be growing, your abundance is growing. Queen of Cups, okay, this is you feeling very, very sort of, again, that was that energy that I was talking about in terms of being detached emotionally. The Queen of Cups here is able to sort of put a lid on her emotions when needed, but still be vulnerable when needed. So that's that balance that I was talking about. This is you feeling very comfortable with your emotions, yet also being very strong and powerful. It's that energy of, you know, being strong, yet being vulnerable. It's that energy of being powerful, yet being able to be emotional, right? That's a beautiful balance. That is power, and that's the biggest amount of power, in all honesty, being able to be soft yet strong. Okay, Three of Pentacles here. So Three of Pentacles is this energy of teamwork and collaboration. So you may have some interesting projects coming your way. You might be collaborating with other people. This is also, again, this energy of friendships and everybody pulling their own weight. So always know that you are, you know, especially big life changes coming your way, is that if people have exited your life or if you have lost certain opportunities, just know that it's because things are supposed to be equal in your life, not you always pulling the weight of things. And that's what I'm seeing with certain connections or relationships, that perhaps if they do exit your life, it is mainly because they're supposed to. Okay, they are supposed to. Don't resist it. Try not to fight it. Instead, try and find the lesson inside of it, which is the fact that things are supposed to be equal and mutual, not one-sided. You've got here the Ace of Swords, so this is about epiphanies and clarities, and this is also that energy of using that sword to cut out things that really just are not good for you, right? So the Ace of Swords here is the ultimate clarity. You've got that ring there as well. So for some of you, you might be getting engaged, you might be getting married, you may find opportunities that are just really golden and incredible. You might go to an antique store and find something that's just so valuable and precious, or you might go through to a thrift store and find something that is just super, super precious that, you know, you just wouldn't expect there. So this is about finding the hidden gems in scenarios that you wouldn't expect them, right? And that's also very much so about knowing that if people have exited your life, there's perhaps a hidden blessing in there as well, all right? And that's a huge life change too. It's not necessarily always a loss, I will say that. Okay, so now I'm going to shuffle for an oracle card message. Let's have a look and see what's coming through. Whoa! Okay, well, it still came out. So this is your message here. And it says here, potential gateway. Wow. Look at that message. Incredible, right? Absolutely incredible. Potential gateway here is really signifying that you are going to go through that portal. You are. Any moment now, you're going to go through that shift, that transformation, that change. It's there. It's literally there for you to walk through. Are you going to walk through it or be scared to walk through it? That's the thing. Are you accepting towards this change, or are you going to resist it? I would say this is huge. You know, if for example, you know, when people go through heartbreak and things like that, a lot of people, they don't want to go through that pain, right, of moving forward. They want to see if that other person will come back so that they don't have to deal with that and things like that. But we still have to sort of go through that acceptance and that energy, right, of change. And so that's what I'm seeing here, is that, you know, the reason why it says potential gateways is it, you know, are you going to allow yourself to go through this portal, or are you going to stay in a place which is comfortable? Because I'm seeing that there are huge life changes that are waiting along, you know, for you. But some of this also includes letting go of things that are not serving you. This includes trying not to stay in the lives of people that treat you like you're ordinary, right? So some of these changes have to come from within to be able to manifest those bigger changes as well. And that's what's going to allow you to really just be super strong and confident. The universe sometimes is testing us to see whether we're going to stay stuck in the same situations or whether we do want to evolve. And sometimes change, should I say, is uncomfortable. We know that with the butterfly. The butterfly has to go into its cocoon, and it's dark, and it's, you know, we don't know what's going to happen. But then the beautiful transformation, right, occurs. It occurs, and it takes darkness for it to occur. So be aware of that. Be very aware of that. Okay, so what I know here is that some of you might be resisting certain changes. Don't resist. Go with the flow, and you'll be surprised as to what bigger, better, amazing things come your way. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go with this oracle book. Now I know it's a daily oracle, but I'm going to get a message for you in regards to your reading. Now the card here says 50, so I want to go somewhere in the middle. This book doesn't actually have page numbers, so 50. Wow, what a message here, okay? Because I was talking about sort of heartbreak and people that are not good for you and friendships, so the interesting thing that it says here is deceitful people don't get your attention anymore. That's a message in itself. That is a big message in itself. So I feel like, big changes that are coming in your life is you're leaving those people that you've done so much for and they've done nothing for you, or they have just hurt you, upset you. You're leaving them in the past. They just don't get they don't get your attention anymore. And also they shouldn't. You can use this opportunity now to redirect energy back to yourself. Okay, so group number 2, this is your reading. If this resonates with you, don't forget to click the thumbs up button by liking this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Do check out the description box below if you haven't already. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are whenever you're watching this. Do take care, do stay safe, and this is your reading. So that is what we have. So yeah, this is your reading. I'm now going to move on to group number 3. Alright, so just going to move the butterfly to the side. And I'm going to get the blue butterfly. Well, it's the other blue butterfly. Alright, I like doing this real time. It just feels really therapeutic, like clearing up the cards and putting the piles together again. Alright, so group number 3, this is your reading. So I've got the entire deck, which we're going to be using for your reading. We've also got the blue butterfly. Let's just put the blue butterfly right there. Alright, so let's have a look and see big life changes coming your way. So I'm going to be using the tarot deck. I'm going to be using an oracle deck for a message for you, and also I'm going to be getting a message from the daily oracle book as well. I know it says daily, but this is going to be for your reading. Alright, so you can still take the message on board for the reading. So let's get started and see. Okay, I'm actually just going to do a proper shuffle as well. Okay, let's see. Big life changes. Just like the butterfly has to endure some darkness when it's in the cocoon. And, well, the caterpillar, should I say. And then it is able to see the light. And when it sees the light, it is a butterfly. I mean, wow, right? Wow. So let's take a big look and see big life changes for you, group number 3. So you've got the 9 of Wands. Do you know, 3 is also in tarot, since you are group number 3, is all about lessons, it's all about transformation, it's also a big number that is tied to karma as well. So I definitely feel here that there are some big changes that are going to come your way, and especially with the 9 of Wands here, there's a lot of thinking, wondering, pondering, contemplating, which means that for some of you, you might be a little bit resistant sometimes to change. You might be, comfortable in your own energy, comfortable with the things that you have got going on. So some of you might be thinking, like, yeah, I'd really like change, but I want it from my comfortable space, my comfortable place, right? So that's the thing. And it can be hard sometimes to get big changes, big life changes from a comfortable place. So I feel like the spirit guides here are saying, you've got to step out a little bit outside of your comfort zone to allow all of this to come through. And what I also see here with Temperance is that for big life changes to come your way, give it a little bit of time. If you're thinking to yourself with this 9 of Wands, like, okay, is it here now? Is it here now? Are we nearly there yet? Then it's really just you're spending too much time actually thinking about it rather than putting energy and focus into making it happen, for example. So temperance here is about be patient, be patient, but focus on yourself. And temperance here shows slowly but surely these big changes will come your way. I also feel here that the temperance card here is showing a big awakening. Okay, so I feel like one of the big life changes coming your way is having this huge awakening where you are spiritually awakened, you are connected to your spirit guides, you're connected to angels, you're connected to your higher self. So to me, I feel like there are some big spiritual changes coming your way in your life. You've also got the Empress here as well, and that's to do with self-love. I feel like the more you love yourself, the more you care about yourself, the more you put yourself first, the more you are there for you, the more these big changes are coming together, the more there is progression, the more there is happiness, the more there is joy, the more there is fulfillment, and the more you are feeling strong, radiant, comfortable, and confident within yourself. So that is the Empress coming through here as well. You're going to love yourself so much, and for some of you, you might struggle with self-love, self-acceptance, self-worth, self-esteem. Well, that's going to change. Okay, that's going to go out the window, because you are definitely going to feel so confident and happy in yourself that you will not give a flying F about other people and how they see you or how you've been rejected or nothing. Okay, you're not going to think about that in the future. You're going to be thinking about yourself and how much you have in yourself and how much love you have and how much you do for others. You're going to be thinking about the fact that you're not going to think to yourself, especially for those of you looking for love right now, you're not going to think to yourself like, I wonder if they're going to like me. I wonder if they're going to like me. Oh my God, I wonder if they're going to like me. No. You're going to be thinking, do they deserve me? Let's just change the vibrational energy. Does this person deserve me? It's not about how much I like them necessarily. Okay, sometimes it is. But does this person deserve me? Like, okay, yeah, I like them, but do they deserve me? It's not about, oh, I really want them to like me. How can I like them? How can I get them to like me more? I mean, I do so much. No. It's going to change, okay? The vibrational energy here is going to change. You're going to think, they don't deserve me. It doesn't matter how much I like them. They don't deserve me. That's enough of a message in itself, okay? So I'm just saying that also in terms of career, aspects and opportunities as well, is that for some of you, is what you're putting so much work into, is it actually giving you what you need in return? I'm just saying, okay? Fool here, big transformation. Fool is about a journey as well, so you might take a journey that really just refreshes your mind and brings you closer to this Empress energy of feeling strong and comfortable within yourself. This is no longer always about others, this is also about yourself, because you are also living your own life. Be patient with yourself, okay? Be patient. Let's see what else is coming through. Chariot. Again, there's a journey here that's coming through. Remember, this is also about enjoying the journey and not just the destination. Like I said with Temperance and the Nine of Wands, am I nearly there yet? Am I nearly there yet? Instead, look out and see that, yeah, you know what? It might be raining outside. It might be raining outside that chariot, but it's okay. It's beautiful, and then the next second the sun comes out. Wow, and the rain is starting to dry up. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy those little things as well. That's important rather than just a destination, because once you get to the destination, you're you're the butterfly, right? And you have your entire life to enjoy as that butterfly, right? But enjoy it also being the cocoon. Enjoy the rest. Enjoy the time that you have sitting in the chariot. Enjoy that time. Take rest for yourself. You have your whole life to be a butterfly. Okay, the rest of your life. Justice. Wow. Well, we were just talking about karma, right? We were literally just talking about karma. Look at that crown, okay? Humongous crown. Justice is also about karma, and justice is about things being resolved, knowing that you will get what you truly deserve in life, and you will get the goodness that you project out. But it's also about taking care of yourself, okay? If you're constantly giving your goodness to people that don't deserve it, the universe will be like, all right, okay, then of course you're going to get treated badly because you're giving it to those people that don't deserve it. Whereas if you give it to the people that deserve it and people that are good for you, then you will get treated nicely in return. So it's about knowing that too, right? Justice is literally about that. Eight of Wands. It's coming, okay? All of this good energy, all of these good vibes, they're coming. Ace of Pentacles here is about perhaps marriage, commitment, stability, security, being exclusive with someone. This is about relationships, but it's also about money, okay? Huge amounts of money that could be gained through inheritance, lottery, or even a really high-paying job. That's what the Ace of Pentacles here is signifying, but also commitment as well. Justice here is about things being resolved, okay? For some of you, there could be legal issues and legal matters that are being resolved, like divorces. There could be settlements. There could also be contracts and negotiations as well. And the Eight of Wands here is about lots of momentum, lots of speed being gained. And this is to do with your wings, okay? Once you have your wings, you're just flying. But enjoy where you are right now. It may not be enjoyable, but that's the thing, okay? It may not be enjoyable. The caterpillar in the cocoon doesn't really find it enjoyable. I mean, you know, it's kind of resting, doing its thing. But it is very important, right? Very, very important. It's a part of the process, part of the actual journey within itself. So we've got quite a few cards here, actually, and I've seen a couple of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the two that I saw. You've got here the Judgment card. Judgment is ruled by Pluto, okay, and also Scorpio energy. This is about transformation. So you're going to go through that huge transformation like we see here, and we keep talking about. That transformation here includes finances. It includes stability in terms of love. It also includes your personal self-confidence and who you're giving this energy to. No longer wasting it behind people that just barely give you anything in return. It's also about you enjoying the journey of life rather than just trying to get to the destination of what you want it to be. And also, there's a journey here that you will enjoy, so perhaps a trip that you take as well, which will just really refresh your mind and make you think like, yeah, you know, this is what I want in life. Page of Pentacles. Okay, let's put the page right here. And you've got the Seven of Wands. Okay, so Seven of Wands is the sort of struggling aspect, but I do feel here that you will get through it, okay, because the Seven of Wands is about fighting through it, like getting through it and just being like, you know what, I know this is a challenge, I know this is a struggle, but I am going to get there. I am going to get to where I need to be, and I will get there, and I will be happy, and I will get there confident and strong. And this is you not giving up, okay? The most important thing here, big life change, you're not going to give up, okay? And you're not going to give up on yourself. Page of Pentacles is that energy of time. It is also that energy of stability. It's that energy of like getting yourself together, feeling happy, feeling strong, feeling confident. And the Page of Pentacles here is just, you know, enjoying those little moments in between as well. And the Page of Pentacles here is also about the right kind of friends entering your life, the right kind of people entering your life as well, and you really being the dictator of that in terms of the Empress energy and not just letting anyone stay. All right, so now we're going to go with the Oracle card. Let's see what's coming through. Do, 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 do. If anything wants to come out, that would be amazing. Okay, cool. So we've got here potential gateway, which is interesting. We got this for one of the other groups as well. So potential gateway means that it's happening, okay? It's happening. All you have to do is step foot and go through that portal and know that it's awaiting you. These changes are awaiting you, but you also have to make that decision, that snapshot decision as to whether you want to go in this direction or not, right? Because that's your choice, and that's why it's potential gateway. So it's there and it's waiting for you, for these amazing abundances to come into your life, but you also have to take the step to do that, right? If you stay in the energy of not wanting to manifest and not wanting to sort of have these big life changes, then they will stay as it is. And sometimes we have to step out of our comfort zone and we have to enjoy the journey, and really we have to be ourselves and allow those energies that we want in our life to come into our life, right? So that's what I'm seeing there. Now with the Oracle book, let me just grab that. Okay, so because the potential gateway card is number 50, I'm going to aim somewhere around in the middle. Let's see if we get we should get a different kind of message here. So I just went down the middle, roughly. And it says here, everyone has a shadow self. Be willing to peek at yours and you'll learn a lot. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here, especially with the Empress, right? And the Nine of Wands and Temperance. And I was like, you know, take care of you, you know, look at your shadow self as well. Look at the things that you have as your weaknesses as well, you know, rather than focusing on like others. But everyone has a shadow self, and if you look at yours, you'll learn so much more about yourself. You'll also learn so much more about what you're worthy of, and you know, things like that. The more you look at your shadow self, and the more you are looking at those uncomfortable aspects of yourself as well, the more you are aligning yourself to your true self, which also allows oh my god, I can't even speak, allows you to align with others as well that are worthy of your energy too. Alright, so that's what we've got right there, group number 3. This is your reading. Now, if this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Do check out the description box below, and do take care as well. Alright, so I'm just going to clear away your cards, and we will get onto the last but not least group, which is group number 3. Alright, so group number 4, this is your reading with me for big life changes coming your way. We've got this beautiful green butterfly. Let's just prop the butterfly up right there. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to be using the entire Couture deck for your reading. I'm just going to shuffle these cards as well. Let's see what is coming through. I hope you like the butterfly theme as well. I just thought it's so great actually to do with, you know, transformation, changes, big life changes. Okay, so let's have a look and see what big life changes are coming your way and see messages we have from Tarot. I'm already getting a really good vibe from this reading. Ooh, Queen of Swords. Alright, so Queen of Swords. This is about you being the director of your own life and not letting other people direct it for you. Okay, you are here holding the key to your future. So if there are people that are saying in your life, like, you need to do this, you need to do this, or you need to study this, or you need this kind of job, you need this kind of money in your life, you need to feel like this, you need to do this. No, you don't. Okay, all you have to do is follow yourself. And the Queen of Swords here shows that you are ambitious, you are very driven, and so ultimately what you put your thought and your mind to, and the passion and the hard work to, you will find success. And the Queen of Swords is you having your own power, you listening and looking after yourself. That is literally your power, that is your strength, that is your confidence, that is your way of stability, and that's what you're going to achieve here. Wow, look at that. Wheel of Fortune. So there are some big changes coming here. Not only are you going to feel really strong and confident and comfortable within yourself, you're going to be the director of your life, all right? And to be honest, everybody is, I know that, but this is more so you not listening to other people for the sake of making them comfortable, okay? You're going to make yourself comfortable. You're going to actually, well, you know, you're going to step out of your comfort zone by not listening to other people to also make yourself comfortable, you know what I mean? But the Wheel of Fortune here is... aside from it being like a Rolex, you know, Wheel of Fortune here is a great amount of abundance, which means that there's a lot of money that's going to be flowing in your direction. This can be to do with lottery, this can be to do with inheritance, but more importantly, I also see here a very solid job or business that is going to allow you to have the fruits of your labour, but also for you to live a very comfortable, satisfied, balanced life. That's what I'm seeing, especially with Judgment. There's a huge transformation. I mean, I know that this particular reading is about big life changes, but I mean, just having these 3 cards in itself just shows that these life changes are huge, absolutely huge. There's a huge business opportunity or job opportunity that I'm picking up on. For some of you, your luck is literally going to be in perhaps like winning the lottery. The Queen of Swords here is you being able to live how you want to live. And Judgment here is about transformation, change, you know, a rebirth within yourself, feeling so strong and confident, like nobody can knock your sense of confidence. Nobody can tell you what you should and shouldn't do in that sense. Like, obviously this is not you breaking the law or anything, but for some of you, you've perhaps been really sensitive and you've just felt like, oh, you know, I'm always listening to other people because I feel like it's the right thing to do. But here you're standing up for yourself. And that's a huge life change in itself. You've got the Lovers here. Okay, so your love life is going to really come together quite strong. And you've got here the Seven of Cups. So your dreams here are all coming true. Believe it or not, the Seven of Cups here is about your dreams. It's the way you see things. It's also about all of these amazing ideas that you have. You're starting to implement them one by one by one by one. Wow. I mean, the Lovers here is huge, right? It's really, really strong. The Lovers also, by the way, is a really strong energy of happiness and feeling fulfilled. This is about you having a life partner who cares so much about you, that would prioritize you, put you first, but also want you to be yourself. And this is not someone that you have to walk on eggshells for, because we've got the Queen of Swords. Okay, so you don't have to be really careful about what you say around this person to keep them around in your life, because this person will want to be in your life regardless, and they will want to work through life's challenges, difficulties and struggles with you, because they love you, they care for you, and they genuinely respect you. So I just want you to know that this is not just a lovers partnership. This is like a lovers partnership. This person is serious. This person wants to commit to you. This person wants to be with you lifelong, not just today and gone tomorrow. That's huge. Okay, that in itself is huge. So if you're wondering right now about a person and you're thinking, this person's so wishy-washy, this person doesn't really prioritize me, or I have to chase this person, think twice as to whether you think the description of what I just said matches this person, because sometimes, you know, there's a lot of power also in letting go, and you do come across as the Queen of Swords. And deep down, if you know that it's just too much, if it makes you more upset than it does happy, that's a sign. Okay, it is a sign. So I see your life partner here as someone that is dedicated to you, committed to you, faithful to you, puts you first, doesn't let you down, and also is not someone that you have to be so careful about what you say to them, because saying your real true feelings will never ruin a real connection. And for those of you that are single, there's a strong love coming in. Strong love. The Fool here is about literally a new version of yourself. You're going to feel like you just took a rebirth within yourself, and that's literally the sort of butterfly energy that we pick up on. See, Queen of Wands here, you feeling so strong, attractive, confident, magnetic in your own personal energy, like nobody can do any wrong or say any wrong to you. You are yourself, you are strong, you're amazing, you're beautiful, you're confident, you're so secure. And also this is you also perhaps going through sort of like an appearance transformation. So you might cut your hair, you might dye your hair, you might go through something maybe a little bit more permanent. I mean, I am seeing here that for some of you, you might dive into perhaps surgery, cosmetic surgery. Obviously, you know, that's your choice. It's your body, it's what you want to do, but for some of you, you might be doing that. That could be a big life change as well. Like, it just really uplifts your energy, it makes you look perhaps a little bit more different, and that makes you feel happy. But you might also be changing your personal style, the way other people see you, your confidence as well. That makes a huge difference, your posture. And that's the Queen of Wands, you know, changing up your space, redecorating. Those kinds of things can also be quite, you know, quite big. A lot of this is to do with yourself and how you feel. So we've got here the Two of Pentacles, and then the last two cards we have is the Seven of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups here is about your wishes and your dreams, right? So you do have a lot of them, especially with that Seven of Cups card right there. You have a lot of wishes and dreams and things that you want to fulfill. And I do feel here with the Nine of Cups is that one by one, you will start to tick those things off of your list. But be patient with yourself, obviously, at the same time. The wheel turns and abundance comes. The wheel sometimes turns a little bit slowly, just to let you know, but we have got the Seven of Pentacles, which shows a lot of growth, okay? A lot of growth and a lot of balance here coming through financially. The Seven of Pentacles is also this sort of life change of you, like looking back and being like, wow, you know, so much happened. I achieved so much. I did so much. I'm really proud of myself. I'm happy with myself. I'm happy with how things have gone. This is also about, you know, just being able to plant your own seeds and seeing how it grows, you know, so just saying. Wow. So yeah, your wishes here are basically coming true, and those are your big life changes that I'm seeing, especially with the Two of Pentacles. Like, there's this sense of feeling balanced financially and being able to do what you want financially as well. That's, you know, big energy there too. So let's see what message we have. So there's a lot coming through financially, but also in terms of your personal self-confidence and love as well. Okay, let's see what comes through with the Oracle card. I'm actually going to shuffle it this way around. So I have very small hands. Okay, expansion, amazing. That's literally what we're seeing here. Expansion in all ways. Expansion within yourself, expansion in terms of your finances, expansion in terms of love, okay? So, you know, regardless of who you're with right now as well, this is just an expansion of who you are and how you feel, because I feel as you grow, you will also find that your needs are growing. You're growing, right? So you might outgrow certain people, places, and things. And with that comes expansion of needing someone who is perhaps there to grow alongside you as well, or someone who is growing at the same pace as you. This is also to do with the Seven of Pentacles, which is all about growth as well. So a lot of personal growth here is happening. And also in terms of love as well, you know, sort of expanding out into the horizon. We've also got these hot air balloons as well. So I did mention a trip or a journey, that could relate very much so to the Fool. We've also got here as well that sort of heat kind of energy with the hot air balloons coming through with the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands here, you know, this is about you feeling attractive and passionate and fiery. This is also about creativity as well, and really expanding your horizons. This gives you the opportunity to do a lot more things than perhaps what you've, you know, not thought you could do before, because with more money also does come the opportunity to do a lot more things. And you know, it's not just all about money here, but what I do see is that your mind is also expanding, and you're starting to think like, wow, you know, sure, I had this and this in my life, but actually there's a world beyond that. You know, there's so many people in this world, there's so many opportunities in this world, there are so many things in this world. Why am I limiting myself? Okay, so you're going to be expanding yourself truly, which is going to allow you to see that, you know what, if you've been holding on to someone in your life and you've been thinking, oh, this is the best I'm ever going to do, this big life change here is about you expanding, and it's about you realizing that there's life beyond this. So we got number 12 here, okay, with expansion. So if some of you are seeing 1212 on your clock quite a lot, it's also a sign of expansion. I'm going to go quite towards the front here with this oracle message that I want to give you as well. So, you know, it doesn't have page numbers, or otherwise I would have gone to number 12, but I'm going to go around about here. Right, so unhappy people lash out at those they see themselves in most. Isn't that an interesting message for you here? It says here, unhappy people lash out at those they see themselves in the most. So this is also about projection as well, you know, projecting. So, you know, if you feel unhappy within yourselves, then you might lash out at those that, you know, you kind of see yourself in. Let me explain that again. So you might lash out, for example, not saying that you do, but this is about sort of projecting. You might project, you know, what you feel in terms of certain things. You might actually project that at people perhaps, or in particular people that you know, that, it's really hard to explain, but basically that you see yourself in the most, right? So those are the kinds of people. So for example, you know, if you are someone who is holding on to a lover and you feel really unhappy, but you're always getting sort of frustrated at them, there's something in you that is making you feel frustrated at them, that is not giving you that happiness, but you're doing it towards them, but it's actually to do with your own personal frustrations. So again, that's that energy of projection that's coming through here. And with projection, I think what's really important here is expansion, right? Expansion here is going to allow you to see things for what they are. And once you start to see things for what they are, whether it's your frustrations, you will then realize that maybe you're getting frustrated because this person isn't treating you right, but that's making you feel upset. But because you're not doing anything about that, you're then projecting it back to them. You know what I mean? So it kind of goes around in a cycle. And what I think is important here is expansion. It is also about sort of letting go and being much more conscious of yourself and what you truly need, rather than what it is that you feel you need. You know what I mean? It's what you truly need rather than what you feel you need. So that's what I'm seeing there. So big transformations, perhaps there's letting go, there's new, there's new paths here that I'm picking up here with adventure as well. And you really sort of coming into your own and realizing like, wow, I was holding on to this entire situation that actually was not good for me. And that I was holding on because I was scared perhaps of letting go, or I was scared and yeah, so that's what we're seeing here. So this is your reading, group number 4. I really hope this reading helped you, gave you tons of clarity, information, knowledge, and definitely do take care of yourself. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and do check out the description box below for more information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention items, which are on Etsy as well. Bye!